You go to a coffee shop and you order a double espresso. The lady behind the counter says, our coffee is not that great. Most of our beans are not engaged. They're not engaged? She says, yeah, only 29% of our beans are fully engaged and even less are innovative. We called HR and they said it's a national epidemic. They sent a team of researchers to investigate. What they found out is that when you pour cold water over coffee beans, not so good. When you brew the coffee in hot water, you get excellent coffee. And if you brew too long, it gets bitter. In my talk today, I'll share with you a simple brewing process that can transform employee engagement and create an innovation culture. I'll tell you what it is, what it's not, and 3 steps of how to create it in your organization. Thinking is a great tool to solve problems, isn't it? But human consciousness is not limited to thinking, is it? Well, what's beyond thinking? You're already using your emotional, energetic, and intuitive intelligences to inform your thinking and often to make the most important decisions. The question is, how aware are you of using these intelligences? If I ask you, what's the future of HR, you can answer it very quickly, but if I ask you, what is your intuition about it, tells you about it, you have to slow down, connect, and feel into it, wouldn't you? Quantum Innovation Circles is a process that allows you, gives you permission to slow down and tap into your energetic, emotional, and intuitive intelligences in a safe space where you could develop new ideas. It is not a brainstorming meeting or thinking or problem-solving meeting. It is a meeting to be with a question without answering it with your thinking mind and allowing more questions to arise to better ideas. Quantum field, for the purpose of this talk, is your emotions and energy and intuition brewing with yours, and mine. We call it quantum brewing. Here are the 3 steps to create it in your organization. Get a single question, a challenge to be with a group, and sit back and observe. Like that. And then share what you got, what you intuitively and emotionally got about the question. It's like the 6 blindfolded people touching an elephant, each has a different perspective of what they are experiencing. And then build on the sharing until the elephant in the room emerges. Who could have imagined an elephant showing up to pick up a tired lion cub to a waterhole and save his life? In a space project, a team of experts was sent to fix the project. It was only 10 years behind schedule and $1 billion in losses. Talk about bitter beans brewing for way too long. Well, what they found out is other questions, like why is the organization investing the best resources on a failing project? Or why there are no other programs that can actually replace this one? And other questions that actually led to innovation. Now, if you're feeling shy about sharing your emotions and intuition in a group setting, you're not alone. But you'll have an opportunity to practice sharing and enhance your abilities to do that. How safe is it to share your feelings and intuition will highly depend on the other beans in your batch. If you can trust your beans to brew with them, you'll be able to create some real results. In a bioscience company, they're able to narrow down 150 research projects into 3 that actually made it to the market. It was people's courage to share their intuitive sense that made it possible. In an engineering firm, they invented more than 100 patents by gathering people from around the company to brew with the most challenging technical questions. Best ideas came from non-engineers. When you go to work tomorrow, get some great coffee, gather some unengaged beans to brew with, and create your first quantum innovation circle. What innovation will you create? Thank you.